Well, hello and welcome back. Got my husband, Big D, here.
It's me, and we got my husband, Fatty.
Hi.
And we are
Endzone Enthusiasts.
Boom, 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 boom.
Now it's college playoffs have started.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Before we get into that, do us a favor and check to see if you're subscribed. Look below, see if you're subscribed.
And give us that like, too. We need a like.
Go ahead and like the video, please.
Because you like us.
So this was the first week of college playoffs. It happened. We watched. Were we entertained? Question mark. So we'll start with JMU, Oregon.
JMU did score the most, they're the first team to score over 30 points on Oregon this season. So, go Dukes for that. But that was not that. We knew that Oregon was going to win it. And so that wasn't that entertaining.
You're right. We did know. Okay. Alabama, Oklahoma. A little more interesting.
That was very entertaining because Oklahoma should have won this game. It literally was it was 17-0 at one point, and Alabama came back and won 34-24. So yeah, that was unexpected. Alabama figured some stuff out. So yeah, that was actually probably the best game I watched.
Yes, gotcha.
By far.
Tulane, Ole Miss.
The positive about that one is my head coach looked good on TV. And so with that loss, he now is the full-time head coach of the Florida Gators. So we ain't going to talk about the rest of that game because it didn't go well. But yeah, Green Wave, my boy John is in the house. So go Gators. Great job, Tulane, making it to a playoff game.
That part.
They are the first team in Louisiana to make it to a playoff game. So great job, buddies.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the U, Miami, and Texas A&M?
I never wanted to watch paint dry instead of watch a football game before. It just was dumb. And the final score being 10-3, I was just like, man, what are we what are we doing?
What are we doing?
And Texas A&M, y'all gonna have to do some soul searching. Y'all may need to go get y'all quarterback out the portal.
I was rooting for you.
We was rooting for them, but yeah, that team from down there,
way down there,
close to hell. Yeah, they won that one. So.
Well, that was week 1, and now we see who's going to be matched up for week 2. First off, we got Oregon now is going to play Texas Tech.
Yeah, that game really is a toss-up. The point spread is kind of very close on that game. And for me, it's more like, is Texas Tech actually legitimate? They've had some great wins, versus BYU. They played well. But it's are you really ready to play big boy football, like what you're going to run into from Oregon and possibly from either Alabama or Indiana? Or are you ready for, possibly even playing Georgia in Ohio State? You may have figured out how I'm picking some of the games. But, I don't know if Texas Tech is ready. And then also with having that bye week that Texas Tech got, last year it didn't go well for the team that got the bye week. The people who are in a rhythm of playing had a better, performance. So we'll see. But I'm kind of leaning Oregon, but because I don't know. It's probably my brain still can't comprehend Texas Tech is at this level. So that may be it for me. But yeah, I'm picking Oregon for that.
I hear you. Okay, what about Alabama? Now it's going to be up against Indiana.
This one's hard because history is not on Indiana's side, but you can have some Cinderella moments that go against what you expect because Indiana hasn't won a bowl game since 1991. So, and now you're up against Alabama. Point spread favors Indiana. I just don't know because Alabama, just the way they turned that game on its head to being down 17 to be able to come back and win comfortably. That was the thing that it's if that Alabama shows up, I think they may be able to take Indiana. And what's funny is that Cignetti, Indiana's coach, was at Alabama. And then Kalen DeBoer, who's the Alabama coach, was at Indiana at one point. So it's kind of funny they're flipping. But this game, the point spread says Indiana. I just kind of have to lean Alabama because Alabama's been here before. They know the expectation of as a program, they kind of know what happens with this one. So I'm leaning Alabama for that, but I wouldn't be surprised if Indiana won it.
Gotcha. I hear you. All right, so now with Ole Miss's win, they are up against the Bulldogs, Georgia. What do you think about that?
Again. I'm
Again.
actually so sick of this.
Oh, repeat. What?
I'm definitely picking Georgia. I'm gonna make this really easy. The last time we saw Georgia,
Oh my
gosh, baby. You okay, pumpkin?
What a blooper.
It's okay. Daddy got you.
You're It's okay, mama.
My poor baby. It's probably because she heard me say the dogs and she kind of got in her feelings about that. We love cats. For me, Ole Miss still has I think it's better for them because the Lane Kiffin saga is over and he's no longer gonna be creating that dynamic. And Pete Golden, obviously in their win against Tulane, he showed he's pretty good, but I trust Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart's been here on the Alabama side. He's been there as Georgia head coach multiple times. So I just trust him to win in these bigger moments. Like last year didn't go the way they wanted it, but I think this year's a very different year. And from watching that conference game, the way Georgia looked, I'm like, I wouldn't want to play them. So I'm picking Georgia for this one. But Ole Miss, I like that Pete Golding is going to get this experience in the playoffs. I think it'll play well for him, but I think, can he maintain what Lane Kiffin built up there? That'll be the question. And this will be, the first real test because we know Tulane wasn't a test. So
Golding is coaching this game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
now I'm caught up, guys. I'm caught up.
I'm here for y'all.
And you're picking who? Oh,
I'm picking
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah. Kirby Smart, Kirby Smart.
Yeah, we don't pick against Kirby.
And since the Hurricanes are still at it, and they're going to be up against the Ohio State, thoughts on that one?
This the surest pick I got. When I say Ohio State finna spank that ass, when I say they finna, I'm telling y'all don't want these problems because what y'all don't understand is like Miami. That it wasn't a pretty win, but they won, so yay. But they haven't faced the talent roster they're about to face in Ohio State. Ohio State easily has the talent advantage. And also from a point spread, Ohio State has the highest out of any of these games. They're a 10-point favorite in this situation. And I absolutely see that happening. Ohio State's a machine. They are like the cyborg from Terminator. Like you just can't take them down until you have to, but Michigan learned how to melt them down and stuff like that. So, y'all want to watch the movie with me, we can do movie reviews too. But I just think Ohio State is going to clearly have the edge. I think they just have a better roster easily. And I also think there's a coaching advantage to Ohio State over Miami. So I'm definitely picking Ohio State for this
Okay,
one.
Buckeyes, don't let us down now.
Yeah, because, I used to dream about .NET. And I played tuba, so I used to always want to dot the I. That was my dream, but I couldn't afford out of state tuition and stuff, so it was hard. But this is going to be interesting. And so for the semifinals, I'm thinking it's actually it's probably going to be Oregon, Alabama, with Georgia versus Ohio State. That's what I'm going for.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, that'll actually be must see TV. Otherwise, you're going to be like, what are we watching?
You mean like this past week?
Yeah, like it was somebody score, somebody do something with that Texas A&M game. But yeah, so this first round was not as exciting as I wanted it to be, but we still have football for a little bit more, so that's exciting.
Yep. It's fun to see teams play each other who don't always play each other, don't necessarily get to see them play each other. So that's fun.
I think the biggest win is getting to go on this journey together with all of our fans and our fellow enthusiasts. And, we truly appreciate y'all going on this journey. This has been our first season, but it's been such a exciting time. It's been really great to be able to share some knowledge and give some point of view. So really, we thank y'all for going on this journey because at football, here we feel like football can be fun for everyone. And we need you to like and subscribe. And we thank you. And on behalf of Big D and my husband, Fatty, and the Queen, Lil C.
Lil C is right down here.
She's staring. She's not very. She's not.
You don't want to
happy.
say bye to the people? Okay.
You want to say bye?
No, she doesn't.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna say peace and chicken grease.